Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're skipping the glamorous runway shows and looking at the complete opposite end of the luxury fashion life cycle. We're going to pull back the curtain on a secretive, multi-million-dollar dark market, the deliberate destruction of pristine luxury goods. Seriously, picture this for a second. You've got a meticulously crafted $5,000 trench coat or, a high-end mechanical Swiss watch that literally took an artisan hundreds of hours to assemble. Now imagine those exact items in perfect, brand new condition being tossed directly into a massive industrial incinerator. I know, it feels like a literal crime against craftsmanship, right? But believe it or not, this happens every single day. Which naturally brings up this incredible paradox. Why on earth would any rational, profit-driven company choose to set its own inventory on fire rather than, just put it on a clearance rack? In any normal industry, you'd discount to clear the shelves. That's just business 101. But as we'll see, high fashion operates in an economic universe with entirely different laws of gravity. Section 1. The luxury incinerator and the extreme fate of unsold fashion. So at the end of a season, these brands hit a pretty stark fork in the road. On one side, you have Path A, sell at a discount. You invite the bargain hunters, throw a massive sale, and turn that dead stock into quick liquid cash. Or there's Path B, destroy the product so completely that it can never be worn, used, or resold. And here's the kicker. For the world's most elite brands, Path B isn't just a last resort. It's actually standard operating procedure. Section 2. The discount dilemma, or why sales are a luxury brand's worst enemy. To really get why the incinerator is their go-to, we first have to understand the existential threat of a discount. Think about it. Imagine a watch that normally retails for $10,000 is suddenly advertised on clearance for, say, $2,000. Does it still feel like a $10,000 watch to you? Almost instantly, your brain recalculates its true worth. The whole mystique is just broken. Because a discount actually triggers this highly destructive chain reaction. First off, it drastically lowers the perceived value of those goods in the eyes of the general public. Second, it totally alienates your VIP buyers, the ones who just paid full price a month ago. They feel cheated, and they honestly might never come back. And finally, it completely shatters the illusion of brand exclusivity. If a piece is just sitting there on a discount rack, well, it's no longer a very exclusive club, is it? Section 3, protecting brand value and the hidden economics of high fashion. Now, the secret engine running this entire industry is something called brand equity. In the world of high fashion, the perception of the brand name, the logo, the whole aura of the house, that is worth astronomically more than the actual physical fabric or leather. When you buy luxury, you're buying into a specific identity and a status symbol. If that prestige gets diluted, the entire business model literally collapses. So, by destroying their unsold stock, these brands are artificially enforcing scarcity. They're sending this really uncompromising message to the world. Our products are rare, they are highly coveted, and they are never, ever easy to get. You can think of the incinerator as essentially an incredibly aggressive bouncer, making sure the market is never flooded with excess product and protecting that delicate illusion of absolute scarcity. Section 4, the economics of destruction. A highly counterintuitive business strategy. When it comes down to it, these brands are essentially weighing two very different financial futures against each other. On the one hand, you've got short-term cash. That's the immediate injection of money you get from selling leftover stock at a huge markdown. But on the other hand, you have long-term survival. That's the enduring prestige and the pricing power of their name over, say, the next 50 years. They know that short-term cash acts like a slow poison to their brand equity. So to save the company, the physical product absolutely must be sacrificed. $0. Yep, zero. That is the financial return a luxury brand firmly prefers to accept on perfectly good inventory. They're fundamentally convinced that taking a complete loss, like literally writing off the manufacturing costs entirely, is vastly superior to a cheapened reputation. In this totally upside-down economy, making nothing is actually a strategic victory, just as long as it keeps the brand identity completely untouchable.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you to ponder this stark economic reality of the fashion world. We've seen how brand equity, exclusivity, and the pure psychology of discounting all create this perfect storm where destruction somehow becomes a logical business strategy. So ask yourself, in the relentless pursuit of ultimate luxury where perception is quite literally reality, is intentional destruction really the only way to protect true value? It's a tough question for sure, and one that completely changes the way you'll look at a high-end boutique window from now on. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep questioning the systems around you.